2025 Upper Deck Goodwin Champions just released, and we got our hands on a box not too far after launch this time. So we're going to open it up and see if we can find any cool cards inside. I'm very excited about this, guys. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Cliff. We open up boxes of cards here, and Upper Deck lately has been some of my favorite products to open. Weirdly enough, I don't know if it's because it's more available here in Canada, and that's why, you know, we can still get our hands on it. But Goodwin Champions specifically has been probably my favorite product to open all year. And if you guys haven't opened up Goodwin Champions before, I highly suggest that you go grab yourself a box. We were able to get this box from a pre-order for Goodwin Champions 2025, and it was supposed to arrive obviously on the 16th, but because the way Canada Post works right now, it's now the 21st, but I still got it within like a week of ordering it, so not mad about that at all. And you guys know how much I adored the 2024 boxes. In fact, I adored it so much that I went and bought 2023 boxes, which then I also opened and loved opening. So pre-ordered the 2025 boxes. I got the 23 and 24 boxes for about $100 a box. I did pay full MSRP for the 2025 boxes at 160 Canadian dollars a box. I'll put whatever that is in US down below for you. But if you haven't opened up Goodwin Champions before, it is a multi-sport box. On the front, you see Tiger Woods, but there are basketball players, football players, baseball players, gymnasts, surfers, pickleball players, you name it, inside of these boxes. And they come with a good amount of cards. It's 15 packs per box, 5 cards per pack. There is fewer packs every year. So, last year, I believe, was 17 packs, if I'm not mistaken. And the year before that is 18 packs. So now we're down to 15 packs. And I don't know how I feel about that yet. I guess we'll see. I mean, if the quality of the cards goes up and the packs go down, then I can understand why they would do something like that. Because a lot of the older cards, here's one from the 2023 one, the quality of it is like, I could print this at home. You know what I mean? Like this is very thin cardstock, and the raw cardstock on the back that they print the stats on, etc., etc. I could do that at home, if I'm being entirely honest. So if they've increased the quality of the cards inside of this, which I'm hoping that they have, then, you know, forgivable that there's fewer packs. But 3 fewer packs, like 2 full fewer packs, that's a little bit questionable. But hoping I love this as much as I did for the last few. So we're gonna open up a box right now, and I'm very excited. So let's get going. All right, here we go. 2025 Goodwin Champion. I don't know when this video is going to end up being posted, because I do have a few videos I want to post ahead of this. I might post this as an extra video. I don't know. But this is the hobby box for Goodwin Champions. As you can see, Tiger Woods on the front there. Oh, also kind of cool. Search for exclusive USS Midway cards. So they're going with a naval theme this year. Naval theme for the exclusive cards in there. And they do actually have like the Navy SEAL logo there signed off on that, which is kind of crazy, to be honest with you. The US Navy signed off on that. There's also these mythology cards and the museum cards, obviously, as chase cards inside of this stuff. 15 packs are in here. I'm going to count them as I pull them out, but let's just go for it right off the top there. Pack number 1, 2025 Goodwin Champions. I hope they've increased the quality of the product. That's okay, pack number 1. Already have, I mean, I see the filler right there. But what is this? Greg LeMond Goody card. Goody. Not only was LeMond the first non-European champion to win France's world famous cycling tournament. Oh, so this is from Tour de France, I guess. But it's like a half-sized card. What is this? That's new. I've never seen anything like that before. And here's our filler. What is our filler covering? A Young Guns of Robel d'Espagne. And still love these filler cards. The fillers are getting higher and higher in quality every time. And let me see if I can put this down for a second. And this time, now that the microphone's working. How cool is that? How cool is that? Not the sound, but like the filler. I love fillers. Young Guns of Robles d'Espagne. Or however you want to say that. Young Guns of that. For... I want to say this is for... I mean, it's for MMA, but he's in a like Taekwondo like outfit there. Jack Alexi for swimming. Ooh, the base cards look great this year. Compared to the last 2 years, the base cards look amazing. Look at that. Austin Keane? Skimboarding? Skimboarding is a sport now? And then Madison Booker for basketball. I like the design. I do. Still very thin cards. No, very thin cards to Goodwin champion. But it feels more finished. And I will say they feel more and more finished each year. So at least that. But the base cards look good. So can't complain. Pack number 2, guys. That Goody one threw me off there. I was like, what am I looking at? Oh, okay. Madison Booker on the front, but in a black parallel. We might have to open these from the back. What is this? Glossy black. Okay, so this is a glossy black this year. That's cool. That's cool that they've turned this into the glossy black and like the way that... Oh, shit. That looks so cool. All right, let's pull them off the back here. Margot Hayes for rock climbing. And they've used like a more cartoon stylized version of these images, which is interesting. This is our horizontal or landscape version this year. Aitana Bonmati for soccer. Steffi Graf for tennis. Steffi Graf, I've heard that name before. And then there's our glossy black hiding a... there we go. Tatsuro Taira, a Japanese phenom in the MMA world coming up now. So Young Guns card of him. Not bad. I don't mind that. That's a really cool Young Guns card. We'll separate the 2 specialer cards into there. Actually, I'm going to put the landscape ones in that pile as well. All right. Pack number 3. Got 1 glossy black, 2 Young Guns so far. There is still a splash of colors. I saw the preview of the splash of colors. I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of it. I have to remember that we're opening these from the back now. It's the other way now. So Kika Nazareth for soccer. Haley Hernandez for diving. That's kind of cool. And then Luther Burden III football. Okay, and our glossy black is skateboarding. Hinano Kusaki, Japanese skateboarder for our glossy black. And then we have some kind of parallel here. It is Warren Zaire Emery. Warren Zaire Emery on the rainbow foil. I mean, they've definitely given you a lot more foil, which is nice, but has the like quality of the card gone up that massively? They're also definitely giving you more of the side sports now in these from this year, from what I can tell. I don't think I've gotten this many side sports cards in a while. Okay, so we have a big poppy off the back there. Let me just do that. We have a chef, Richard Blyce. Richard Blyce for a chef card. There we go. Ron Capps, David Ortiz. David Ortiz base card. That's kind of cool. Glossy black of the Austin Keane skimboarding card. I'm seeing a lot more repeats as well this year. 2 already, and then a Young Guns. of Eva Gaetino. Young Guns card of her. Okay. I'm seeing fewer and fewer men's basketball cards, which questionable, I'd say. Oh, we have some color. Oh, it's another one of those smaller cards, so let's try and hold on to that. Grace Stevens, track and field. Alejandro Valverde. A Mike Malott. And Cameron Brink. There we go. Cameron Brink in a glossy black landscape card. That's kind of cool looking, actually. Nice. I do like a good Cameron Brink card. But that looks really cool with the florals. And then what do we have here? What is this? Sam Coffey on the pink Goody card. Check that out. 33 of 33. Okay, our first numbered card of the day. 33 of 33. A pink Goody. So bookend of her. Who is this? Who's Sam Coffey? Upon conclusion of her collegiate career at Penn State, top women's professional soccer league. Okay, so it's a soccer player. Should have been able to tell by the t-shirt there. That's kind of cool. Hopefully she's got some fans. I don't really watch soccer in general, but there we go. Sam Coffey. We have some more color here. Let me pull the 3 base cards off. Oh, it's another one of those smaller ones. Oh, Zile Zhang, the Chinese boxer there. That's cool. Shamik Moore, actor. I don't know who that is. Eva Gaetino on the glossy black there we have. Okay. And then off the back, I have a Hinano Kusaki Chrome card. Okay. And then who is our red? Okay, so it's the Taekwondo guy again on the red. And that should be... It just says 1 of 1933. Like, why even bother with that then? That's kind of silly. That's getting kind of silly. Red to 1933 there. I mean, it matches his helmet, at least. They're not bad looking cards, but I always question the need for these half-size cards, honestly. I feel like if people wanted to collect those... I mean, obviously there are people who collect the like Allen and Ginter half-size cards as well. But I always feel like they're a little bit... I don't know. For me, I don't know how to value them. Antonio Brown there. Finally, another football player. This is our first golfist, Christo Lamprecht. Don't know what that is. Don't know who that is. Bobsled. A bobsled card. That's kind of cool. Of Riley Tejcek. Jack Alexi. On the glossy black. And then we have our next filler card. It's only our second filler this time. Hiding a Young Guns of Grace Stevens. Grace Stevens, track and field. It's a good looking photo. Okay, Grace Stevens, track and field card. Young Guns card, I mean, for track and field. All right, here we go. Next pack. Moving on. Oh, man. These half-size goodie cards are so difficult to predict that when they're coming. So, all right, here we go. Off the back. Camila Cardoso. Okay, great WNBA player. Giovanni Rodriguez. And a Rintaro Sasaki on the horizontal. All right. And then we have Cedric Dumbe. Is that how you say that name? I don't know. But who's the Young Guns? Young Guns is Quincy Wilson. Is that just a wall behind him? Or did they put in that red for some reason? That's very confusing. But we have another red half-size goodie card out of 1933. 1 of 1933. Why do they keep putting the 1? Both of these have come out as 1. 1 of 1933. 1 of 1933. I will figure that out at some point. I don't think these are technically count as numbered, quote unquote, because both of those have been first on print. Which, who knows? Maybe we got 2 first on prints out of 1933. Which would be wild. Which would be crazy. All right. Another glossy black. We're seeing a lot more repeats. For sure. For sure. Like a lot more repeated athletes than the last two products that we've got in this. So Cameron Brink on the non-glossy black version, but still the same landscape card. There's a glossy black of that guy again. Our first autograph. Diana Flores, media personality. That's kind of cool. Diana Flores. Our first autograph, guys. And a Young Guns of Austin Keith. Skim border. Young Guns card. Is that Young Guns card? Yeah. Just the base Young Guns. And then our first autograph. That's really cool. Wonder what she's from. I will have to look that up later because I don't know who that is, to be entirely honest with you. All right. That, I guess, is one of our hits. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah. It's a cool autograph. It's a cool autograph. Let's see. Off the back, we have 3. Hinano Kusaki again. Eva Gaetano. De'Aaron Fox. It's been a staple of this for all 3 years that I've opened this product. De'Aaron Fox, finally, somebody in men's basketball. Grace Stevens. And so on the box it says, 2 hits on average, which means if we got 2 autographs, that's our 2 hits. Which makes me sad because I don't know who this is. I don't know what he's done. Karan Sony. Actor autograph. Which, you know what? Could be good, could be bad. We'll see. We'll see. But hopefully it's just an extra autograph. Hopefully we still have something to hit. Because if not, this will be probably my least favorite Goodwin Champions box I've opened. Cameron Brink on the Goodie half-size card. That's cool. Half-size Goodie card of Cameron Brink. Like I said, I'll always love a Cameron Brink card. Christo Lempecht, Emily Cole, and Jocelyn Roberson for gymnastics. And then we have a chrome of skiing. Alex Ferreira. Alex Ferreira. I don't know how I'm supposed to say that name. But yeah, Cameron Brink, half-size Goodie card out of that. I don't know if I want to be collecting those half-size cards. I'll be honest with you. All right, here we go. Definitely feeling a little deflated after this box. Not exactly what I was hoping for out of this product, but we keep going. Bianca Bustamante for racing. Dakota Decheva, MMA. Stacy Peralta, skateboarding. A glossy black of Alejandro Valverde. I see some color behind here. There's our filler. I see some color behind here. Do you guys see that? I don't know what this is, but it looks fancy. Definitely different. Ah! A blue, some kind of parallel of Robles d'Espagne. 3 out of 249. Let's take a look what they call this. Blue checkers. Blue checkers is what they're calling this right there. That's kind of cool. Okay, our first numbered card. At least we got one. We just got a couple numbered cards out of this. Man, those autographs. Not doing it for me. All right, next pack. We have 2 packs left after this one. A goodie of Gordon Sargent. Tatsuro Taira on the chrome, which is cool. Gordon Sargent base. Misty May Trainer for volleyball. And Nate Frazier football base card. These base cards, at least, again, look cool. So hopefully that does something for the value of the base cards, but not gonna bet on it, honestly. I don't know, man. I don't know if I paid more for this box and got less out of it. So who knows? Let's see. His pulley is off the back. Maggie Steffens for water polo. Lamine Yamal, soccer player. I know he's famous right now. And Common Malawak. Getting something of his in a numbered card would have been cool. Or an autograph would be cool. And then that Mike Malott. And then we have another colored parallel of the base orange color parallel of Tatsuro Taira. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's not numbered. In fact, this is the red rainbow. They're calling this red rainbow, not numbered. I was kind of hoping that that one was numbered, but not numbered there. Common Malawak would be cool on one of those, just because he's in the NBA now. I do feel something in here, so there is definitely another hit, and it really came down to the last pack this time. But yeah, you can. I don't know why they didn't do this for this. Maybe they don't think people like go through feeling packs when they're being sold like this. But definitely, if I were to sell these individual packs, like, come on now, like that would be crazy. But they didn't put a filler on top at all, so I can feel the manufactured patch here. I don't know what this is, but there's just one card in here. It's very thick. Came down to the last pack. Let's see what it is. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Animal Kingdom emblems. Animal Kingdom emblems. And it's just this like manufactured patch of Fisher's Lovebird. That's kind of cool. Okay. For a manufactured patch, I don't mind. I don't mind it. How do I feel about this box? So I paid about, 60 to 65% more for this box than any of the other Goodwin Champions boxes I've opened. And I just don't know if we got enough back out of it. The guys, like the names that you're looking for, the major sports guys that you're looking for, just didn't show up for me. But that could be just because it's just one box, so I'll be honest with you guys, I ordered 2 boxes. I was going to do the second box as another box battle. But now I kind of want to open it. Because I just want to see, if it's just like a one box wasn't enough of a sample. Or what do you guys think? This is the only thing about YouTube that I'm very not used to. Because on Twitch, I'd have guys there, talking back and being like, yeah, open it, or not, and like, don't, like, save it for yourself, or whatever, right? On YouTube, you can't get that immediate feedback. Let's do it. For the content, let's open up one more box, my only other box of this. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. So, what are we hoping for here? As far as like the way this box goes. So let's move these off to the side first. These are all the base cards. The base cards, again, they do look better. I know I accidentally mixed in some of the landscape ones in here. Yeah, like that one. At least they're easy to tell. The Minimal one there. I just don't know. It might just be a luck thing, right? Like maybe my luck just kind of ran out with this product. I don't think I'll ever be able to tell fully whether or not it's just that one box was kind of weak. We did get number cards. We did get 2 autographs, but I didn't feel like it was quite enough to justify the cost, for sure. So we're opening up one more box. You guys can count this as my 2-box review of this. And yeah, I only ordered 2 boxes this time because not as used to paying the full price on these. I usually like having them be slightly discounted before I make the purchases for these ones. So who knows? Let's see. Let's take a look at the second box. Here we go. Like I said, I'll try and find comps for these things, but this is brand new, so comps might be a little bit off unless we hit somebody, you know, very popular. Then we might get to see whether or not we make our money back on these boxes. They stopped doing that seal too. They must have gotten some kind of like feedback about that. They stopped doing the secondary seal on there. All right, 15 more packs, guys. Try it out. At least we love opening these. All right, this one feels thick. It might just be a filler. Who knows? Let's see. All right, so Kika Nazareth for soccer. Oh, it's not a filler. Oh. Exquisite collection. What did we pull here? Okay, it's the MMA guy. RPA. Rookie Auto Relic. Number to 99. 21 of 99 of Tatsuro Taira. Yeah, okay, so that last box was just a little weak. Exquisite collection. There we go. All right, numbered RPA out of our first pack. I mean, what am I going to do? Complain? Complain about this? Hang on, let me find another little stand for the ones that come out of this box. All right, and there's a lot of hype surrounding him in the MMA world, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Okay. All right, one bad box, one good box. There we go. Numbered RPA. Let's still do these off the back. Flavor Flav. Does he sign in this product? That would be kind of cool. All right, Karan Sony and Asa Newell. There we go. Another recently drafted player. And Joao Neves. And another red rainbow of Dakota Ditcheva. Okay. And we'll keep them separate from that. Keep the base cards there. Okay, third pack, guys. Off to a pretty good start. I'm not going to complain so far. Like a 1 RPA already. Joao Neves again. The only complaint I might have is just how many times I'm seeing the same names over and over and over. Andre Agassi. Alex Walsh for swimming. Quincy Wilson. Okay. And then there's my Joao. And then we have a blue, I believe that's out of 249 if I'm not mistaken. And it's a landscape one out of 249. 19 out of 249 of Aitana Bonmati. So it's the blue checkerboard, blue checkers parallel. Okay. It's not bad. Our numbered card there. Okay. Let's get more. Give me more. Give me more because I'm greedy like that. Pierce the page. World champion decathlon. First Canadian. Nice. Okay. Canadian. Little Canadian card there. Hannah Hidalgo. Basketball. Kika Nazareth. Raul Neves again on the base. And then a chrome of Madison Skinner. Volleyball. Look at that jawline. Jesus. All right. Silver foil. They're calling this Madison Skinner. Silver foil. Okay. The box got off to a really hot start. And I'm worried about that because I'm worried about that for the rest of the packs. Do you know what I mean? When boxes get off to too good of a start. Luther Burden. Tiger Woods. This is our first Tiger Woods for this year. Dakota. And Kerry Walsh Jennings for volleyball. A lot of volleyball players this time. And then what do we have here? Young Guns of Ace of Newell. There we go. Finally. Good Young Guns card. Ace of Newell. I consider that a hit. I consider that a Young Guns hit. Young Guns is a very popular set for Upper Deck collectors. And anything in men's basketball, especially for somebody who's already been drafted, is not going to be a bad pull for me. All right. Lexi Mismo in the front there. And then there's no... Okay, here we go. Raul Neves, Lexi Mismo. I don't like this. I don't like this. Like, collate it a little bit more randomly, please. Lexi Mismo. And then a Tiger Woods goodie card. That's crazy. Okay, that's not bad. I don't mind that. And again, it says 1 of 1933. Why does it say that? It can't possibly be because it's first on print. That would be crazy. And then rainbow foil of Hannah Hidalgo. But the goodie half-size card of Tiger Woods, not bad. Not bad. Not going to be an autograph, but not bad. Can't complain. Hitting anything Tiger Woods is not just a base card. And I haven't seen a single splash of color. They didn't put one in every other pack this time. Paul Walter Hauser. I don't know who that is. Who is that? Production? Comedies? Comedian, I guess? Comedian. Okay, and then off the back. Kevin Concepcion. Sam Coffey. Kerry Walsh Jennings. And then we have Bianca Bustamante on the silver foil for racing as well. Those guys there. That there. Alright. Kind of halfway through now. Ooh, black, glossy black of Flavor Flav. And then Jordan Ball softball card. Tatsuro Taira. Zoe Atkin skiing. Nice. And then Young Guns of Pierce LePage. Pierce LePage. Where have I heard that name before now? I don't know. But Young Guns card of that and glossy black of Flavor Flav. Okay. Hopefully we haven't run through our hits for the box yet. Hopefully. Oh, there's something there. That's something. But look at this. Again, with the glossy black. And then the collation not being great. Glossy black, Alicia Lehman. And Alicia Lehman on the base there. Followed by a Warren Zaire Emery. And then we have something here. What the hell is that? Hold on. I'll pull this one off the back. The silver Pierce LePage card here. That's gold of some kind. What is this? That's crazy. That refractor is so wild. Okay, here we go. Esgia O'Neal. Out of $3.99. That is too crazy of a refractor to be out of $3.99, guys. What the hell? Orange dots is what they call that. That looks gold. That looks like some of the... That's the craziest refractor to put out of $3.99 I've ever seen, I think. That's such a crazy refractor for out of $3.99, guys. What the hell, man? Some of the decisions on the card numberings on Goodwin Champions, questionable. Jocelyn Roberson on the half-size goodie card. Again, 1 out of 1933. I don't know how. They're all 1 out of the same number. Warren Zaire, Bianca Bustamante, and then a Young Guns of Rory Harmon. Young Guns card there. The half-size goodie card there. All right, here we go. I got excited about that orange dots one. It really looked like something crazy was coming out of here, but what can you do? There's that same volleyball player again. Gretchen Walsh, Kevin Concepcion, Karan Soni, who we got an autograph of in the first box, and then Rintaro Sasaki Young Guns card. So if he turns out to be as good as Shohei Ohtani, then we have a Young Guns card of his. Fingers crossed, right? One can hope. I think there's another filler in this one, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Felt like a filler. Oh, oh, oh. And there's our goodie half-size card of McKenna Whittem. Soccer card. Okay, off the back we have Brie Larson. That's kind of cool. Brie Larson card. Reggie Bush there. No attachment to Brie Larson, but kind of cool to see an actor I actually know. Hannah Hidalgo. And then a Young Guns of Nate Frazier. Nate Frazier Young Guns card. That's a nice looking Young Guns card. All right, there we go. Huh. Another filler there. Lots of these fillers now. Here we go. Next card. All right. Asa Newell on the glossy black. I like it. Asa Newell on the glossy black. Haley Ashburn. I love that photo of Lowe. That's super cool for rock climbing. I kind of hope I get something like that, but in a glossy black or in a parallel. Isaiah Bond there. And then we have something. We have a Young Guns off the back of Jocelyn Roberson. And then we have something here. This is actually something. This is the Young Guns card that you want. This is Zoe Atkin. I mean, maybe not the player that you want, but the Outburst Young Gun cards are the special ones. And look at that refractor. That's crazy looking. That's actually kind of cool. Okay. Second box definitely beat out the first box. Let's be honest about it. Second box definitely beat out the first box. Whew. And there we go. Hold on. All right. Jimmy O Yang. Oh, that's kind of cool. Jimmy O Yang. I actually think he's a really funny guy. Nate Frazier and a Luther Burden III on the half-size goodie card. And then Gordon Sargent on the splash of colors. What's it called? Oh my God. There's like a very specific name for this. Whatever. It's 3D, basically, is what you're seeing on screen right now. And it has this. The chase, the bounty system that they have. So, interesting. Now I have a few of these. I actually really like those, just because they're a little rare and they look cool. All right, guys, we're down to our last pack. I don't know what we're gonna get out of this. We only have one autograph so far. I'm kind of hoping there's another autograph in there, I'll be honest with you. Here we go. It's probably gonna be nothing. It's looking like it's gonna be nothing, guys. Amber Balsane, Stan Musial in a very old photograph. Holy cow. Jacob Neto and Hannah Hidalgo on the glossy black. And then a Young Guns of Maggie Steffens. But it's a Young Guns Deluxe. And it's numbered. It's numbered in the worst possible color for this, though. It's a blue numbered Young Guns out of 250. On a blue card. All right. That's not bad. I don't mind. I don't mind ending off at least on a numbered card. Okay. At the very least, we got that. How do I feel about this product across two boxes? I'm still not seeing enough of those major sports. And I know it's Goodwin Champions and you're looking for variety, but I think they shouldn't reduce the three major sports by that much. I think you still need to give us more basketball, more baseball, more football players throughout. Even though it's cool to see the variety, I still think the mix should be a little weighted more on, and even more golf, honestly, if you're going to do multi-sport. But yeah, would I buy this again? When it goes on sale. When it goes on sale, when next year, 2026, Goodwin Champion rolls around and people still have boxes of 2025, I'll probably buy another 3 boxes of it at under $100 Canadian, because under $100 Canadian, I'd collect these all day long. At retail price, at MSRP, probably would hold off for now. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you like this type of content, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.